Because as a big team, you don't need to have a wage cap. Where can you see it? Like Real Madrid having a wage cap. How? Barcelona having, or Liverpool, Man City, even Arsenal having a wage cap. Manchester. No. As a big team, you can't have a wage cap because you are ready to sign any best player in this world. And best players come with their wages. Yes, you negotiate better and you pay them their higher wage. Sometimes they come and things work. Sometimes they come and it doesn't work. That is football. The way they are managing Chelsea is like the small teams. They don't have the money. They don't have the resources. So for them, they can't spend much. They can't pay higher wages. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Football Lions. This is your boy Richman. In fact, guys, finally, one of Chelsea owners about to speak out. Todd Boehly is about to speak out. So, a lot to talk about it, guys. So please, before we move on, hit the like button for this video to reach wider audience, to reach more people. And please hit the subscription button. When I see the numbers, it gives me the belief, the hope, the motivation to give you more videos, to create more videos for you. So please hit the subscription button and turn on the notification bell. More videos are coming on the way. Protest is coming on 25th. Let's come to Todd Boehly. Todd Boehly to have Business of Football Summit on 27th of February. Business of Football Summit. Things he may say in that meeting will be Chelsea model, the recruitment model, and his relationship with Clearly Capital, and the future of Chelsea Football Club, or the future of Stamford Bridge. Yes, from reliable sources. These are the things he may talk about in that meeting. Business of Football Summit. Yes. And guys, first of all, let's talk about Todd Boehly. Who is Todd Boehly? In fact, Todd Boehly is one of Chelsea owners, Blueco, and he is the minority shareholder among Chelsea owners. Last season, he was the chairman of Chelsea Football Club. I said last season because of a reason. We'll come to that. Last season, Todd Boehly was in charge of recruitment. All the players that Chelsea signed last season, Todd Boehly was in charge. Yes, and even the appointment of Pochettino, Todd Boehly was in charge. In fact, he was the chairman, as I said. He was the boss, as I then. But when this season began, or when this season started, Eric Bailly said, no. Or Clearly Capital said, no. The way Todd Boehly ran the club last season, they didn't trust him. They didn't see success on it. So he was being removed from being the chairman or from being the head of recruitment, doing the appointment. So this season, all the recruitment has been done by Eric Bailly. Yes, Eric Bailly was in charge of signing all the players that we signed this season, and not Todd Boehly. So it seems, or it looks like, they put Todd Boehly at the back, that he was a failure last season. They didn't trust what he did last season. So they put him at the back. And Todd Boehly is the minority shareholder. And as you know, as a minority shareholder in any company, your voice is limited. You don't have the voice. So Todd Boehly was sidelined by Eric Bailly and Clearly Capital. Yes, they are those holding the higher share. I had the whole 61.5% percent shares, yes, in Chelsea, owned by Chelsea. So they are the highest shareholder. Todd Boehly is the minority shareholder. So it looks like Todd Boehly doesn't have a voice or the voice to speak up. So Todd Boehly was being sidelined, put aside, put at the back, put at the corner. So as we are speaking now, Todd Boehly and Clearly Capital, their relationship is not good. Our owners' relationship are not good. Todd Boehly and Clearly Capital. So he is about to speak out on 27 February. The protest will come on 25th. 2 days later, that meeting will happen, or that summit will happen. And as I said, Todd Boehly will speak about the future of Stamford Bridge. If you can remember, when they bought the team, they said they are going to develop Stamford Bridge or expand it or build a new stadium. There was a plan for that. In fact, when they even bought the club, they started those things. I heard they bought some hotels around Stamford Bridge to get the space And I heard Chelsea will move to different stadium for them to do the expansion. Yes, so many things was happening about it. Yes, expanding Stamford Bridge or building a new stadium. So Todd Boehly will speak about it. Whatever is happening at Chelsea, as we are speaking currently, guys, Todd Boehly doesn't have hands on it. Yes, whatever this season is happening at Chelsea, Todd Boehly doesn't have any hands on it. But last season, he was in charge. So their relationship is not good. When this season started, that conflict came. And it hasn't ended. It is still on low key. Yes, they put it aside for Chelsea to have a better season because it will not be good as a team. You want to compete, you want top four, you want to win trophies, titles, and your owners are fighting. It will not be good. And guys, the model is the issue. The project is the issue. So on that day, I know, if he doesn't cook them, they will cook him. On that day, we will hear a lot of things, especially about the model, because the way they are running this club, see, like even those who are supporting them, they can't show up because it is disaster, it is shame, it is not good, it is not well planned. No. The way and manner they are running this club, the project, it can't work in Chelsea in the Premier League. Their project is good for smaller teams in which their core aim or their ambition not to compete or not to win. But Chelsea, Abrahamovich Chelsea, no, Lampard Chelsea, no. It can't work. So that is the issue of the model. And some fans are saying that, what is the point of Chelsea protest? What are the things, or what is the thing Chelsea is trying to promote here, or the agenda during the protest? Some people think that the fans should rather tell the owners to change the project rather than telling them to sell. And guys, see, these owners came with that idea of selling or buying young players and selling them in the future. That is the idea they came with, these owners. Yes, Eric Bailly said it, one of his meetings in 2022, that they like Brighton project. So this model changing, it will be, see, if they were to change the model, do you know where they will change it? The first season Chelsea finished 12th. The first season when they sold all the experienced players under Abramovich, Kovacic, Koulibaly, N'Golo Kante, Mount, Havertz. See, that season. The following season we will finish 12th after selling them. That was the point. If they were to change it, that was the point or the time they're supposed to change it, or they will have changed it. I'm telling you. So this model, I don't think they will change the project. Changing the project, see, they want to make profit in the future. So that is why they are not paying higher wages. Because bringing the players that we want, that experienced players, for them they will require higher wages. Forget experienced players, especially those kind of players, those who can just change a game for you, those who have it already, saw it already. For those kind of players, so many teams want them. So for you to sign them in your team, you have to show money. You have to pay higher wages. And that is the problem of this our owners. They don't want to have a team with exorbitant wages. Because wages every week, teams pay wages to their players. So in the long run, they are going to spend a lot of money. And they want to spend less so that in the long run, they can make their profit big enough. Maybe 10 years to come, 15 years to come, they can make their profit. So that is why they are signing these young players, giving them 50,000, giving them 90,000. Go and see the amount of wages Cole Palmer is taking. Not even up to 150. Yes, but go and see other teams. Yes, the likes of Manchester United and co, their players are taking. So our fear is that if this project doesn't change, it will come to a time that some of these our good players, yes, so far, Caicedo and co, Cucurella and co, Cole Palmer and co, they will want to leave. I'm telling you, see, if Chelsea doesn't start competing, particularly this season and next season, if Chelsea doesn't get top four, things will change a lot. And any day that we hear Cole Palmer want to leave, or Cucurella or Caicedo, because of competition, because of winning trophies, we are there like that. That will be a disaster because if it start that way, it will continue like that. If Cole Palmer requests today that he want to leave, I'm telling you, the next transfer window, other player will request to leave. Yes, information came that Cole Palmer or there's not any clause in any of our players' contract that if we doesn't get top 4 this season, they will leave. Yes, or Champions League football this season, they will leave. Information came out and debunked it that there is not any clause in Cole Palmer contract like that. And that is good. That is good. But the issue is that it is not only a clause that will prompt a player to leave. So many things can happen. Yes, if the team is not going the way the player wants, he can ask for transfer requests. We saw it already with Vega and co. Yes, Disase and co. They loaned them. Felix and co. They loaned them. And next season, if these players get the opportunity to leave, they will leave. They will leave. And recently, when Cole Palmer is playing, we can see it from his body language. He doesn't give his best anymore. You just give 1, 2, or 3 passes and relax, feel relaxed. So that is our fear, guys. That is what some of us are panicking. If they don't change the model, in the future, some of these our best players will leave. And if that happens, then Chelsea turn to a smaller club like that. Because you need good players to compete. Look at what Palmer gave to Chelsea last season. If not because of Cole Palmer last season, it will be a disaster. Yes, it will have been a disaster. Cole Palmer saved us last season. If not that, last season Chelsea will finish even below the top position. Will finish the previous season. Yes, but Cole Palmer saved us. We'll finish safe. If not because of United winning the FA Cup, we were to play Europa League this season. So you need good players. You need quality players to compete. So guys, that is our fear. It isn't that we want the Clerc to leave or to sell. No. Today, if they change the project, see, we are going to support them again. We are supporting Chelsea. We want them to bring the Chelsea back, the competitive Chelsea. We never know Todd Boehly, Clerc, Bluco, and who. Because they bought Chelsea, that is why we are talking about them. How many times did any YouTuber or any Chelsea fans talk about Abramovich again? Even if we are going to talk about him, we'll talk about his previous things, not players signing. His hands is no more in Chelsea. So we are talking about Clerc, Bluco, Todd Boehly, and who, Eric Bailly, and who, because they are now managing Chelsea. And the way and manner they are managing our team is poorly, very poor. It's not good. The way and manner they are managing Chelsea, it can't send Chelsea anywhere. So that is why we are saying Clerc out, Bluco out, hashtag Bluco out. If they can't manage or control a big team, they should sell the team to those who are ready. Because as a big team, you don't need to have a wage cap. Where can you see it? Like Real Madrid having a wage cap. How? Barcelona having, or Liverpool, Man City, even Arsenal having a wage cap. Manchester. No. As a big team, you can't have a wage cap because you are ready to sign any best player in this world. And best players come with their wages. Yes, you negotiate better and you pay them their higher wage. Sometimes they come and things work. Sometimes they come and it doesn't work. That is football. As a big team, that is it. Big team, you take risks. Look at Real Madrid with Mbappe, free transfer. Look at Real Madrid with Eden Hazard. They pay exorbitant. In fact, even after them signing Hazard, they won Champions League. Chelsea still collected some fee from them. So that is a big team. That is why you are a big team. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. So this is our honest. The way they are managing our club, they just turn Chelsea to a smaller club. They just turn Chelsea to a small club. The way they are managing Chelsea, as if, see, the way they are managing Chelsea is like the small teams. They don't have the money. They don't have the resources. So for them, they can't spend much. They can't pay higher wages. Even as a big player, if you are coming to their team, you have to lower your wages before they can sign you or accommodate you. And that is how these owners are managing our team. Yes, £70,000, £80,000, £90,000. See, they apart from Rhys James, he renewed his contract and the old ownership. Yes, none of our players, and even Ben Chilwell also renewed his contract under the old ownership. Apart from these players, they are taking and reinstalling. And reinstalling now is now proportional. Arsenal is paying some, Chelsea is also paying some. They are taking something like £200,000 a week. Yes, or more than 200,000 pounds a week. Apart from them, all the young players, 90,000, 80,000, 50,000, and gave them 8 years contract, 9 years contract. So guys, this is why we are saying clearly out. And Todd Boehly to speak out on 27th of February this month. So we are waiting to hear from Todd. But we know he will say a lot, because as I said, he doesn't have the relationship again with the highest shareholders, Clelec and Eric Bailey. So Todd Boehly will say a lot. We are waiting to hear. And this protest, after the protest, things will happen. So many things will come out again. I heard, oh, the owners are frustrated. They want competition. What else? See, the PR are too much. See, for me as a Chelsea, I am now at the point of my life before I can trust any Chelsea sign until it is called done and dusted. Chelsea completed the sign of so and so player, or Chelsea official website. I see it with my naked eyes, physical. And I know that Chelsea signed Sesko, Chelsea signed Victor Gyökeres, Chelsea signed Osimhen. But you journalists over there working for Chelsea, pretending as if you are doing a good work. You are not doing. We know you, one after the other. We know you, all of you there, the journalists. You are protecting our owners. Yes, bringing their positive name onto the internet as if they want to sign the play that at the level of Chelsea. We know. You guys are working for them. We know. Very soon we'll start mentioning names here. Yes. So guys, that is the information. Yes. Todd Boehly to speak out on 27th of February. So if anything happen on his summit, I will bring it here for us to discuss. So please hit the like button for this video to go far on the YouTube algorithm. Hit the subscription button. Turn on the notification bell. When those videos come, you'll be the first person to see. Take care. Peace.